Alright, it's going to be a little different this video because I did not get any of my voiceover audio for this recording. I guess my mic was muted, so I'm doing this in post, just kind of narrating what's going on in the video. So, this here is Lompoc. He's all grown up now, so I'm showing him off. He's very handsome. Yes, we love Lompoc. Isn't he lovely? So then we decided that we're going to be doing the last cave for the Megapithecus. So I'm just making sure I've got Cookie in my inventory, and then I'm picking up Rook, who is going to be my main mount for the cave. We'll do Cookie as backup, and I can't remember if I introduced Cookie last episode. Yeah, we did, because we went into the Carnivore Cave, and the Devourer Cave, and got that artifact. So I just double checking I've got everything, which is Rook and some food and my weapons and this grappling bow, which is a really usable grappling hook. Alright, here we go. We're taking Lompoc out for his first test drive. Oh yeah, this is our first test drive for him. I remember now. Okay, so yeah, I'm just showing off that he can strafe around in the air. Kind of like, I think the Tapajara can do that. The side-by-side and forward-backwards flight. I think Tapajaras can do that. But he can do it too. He's very large and he can pick up, I think anything a Quetz can pick up. But, I think I forgot something here. What did I forget? Oh, I know. I was gonna put sap in this guy's inventory so you guys could see him, converted into the resin, I think it's called. Which is what he was using to, it's what he used, not he, but that bug in one of the first episodes. That's what they used to freeze us in place. Yeah, I gotta fight off these Pegomastax. Yeah, he's coming after you. Stealing your stuff. It doesn't matter how big you are. I mostly pump all the levels into stamina, basically. It doesn't have great stamina. It's okay stamina, but... Or the drain, is okay, but... Yeah, see? There's just... They don't care. They have no sense of self-preservation, those Pegomastax. I'm trying to see if the sap is close enough. Yep, there it is. I don't know why there's only 11 in each. I hadn't picked up any sap in several videos, so I don't know why they only have 11. But it doesn't matter. I don't use a whole lot of sap, though. I think I'm gonna need to start collecting a bunch of sap because it's one of the components in, the... what do you call it? The Dino Heal pills that I can make with the mod. I think I need sap to make those. And then I don't have to worry about pumping meat on anybody. It doesn't work in boss fights, though. I can't, put them on my boss monsters and have them eat it automatically the way, a fairy will eat veggie cakes. So we're just heading out to the cave now at this point. Yep, see, there he goes. He's converting it to resin, and then you can use it to shoot it at things. Alright, we found the cave entrance on this little cliffside here, and I believe this is the last, easy cave. I think the rest of the caves are like the swamp cave, the hard, well, both of the snow caves are hard, because one of them you can't bring mounts in, and so that's terrifying. And then the hard ice cave, which is full of like polar bears and yetis and perlovias, and then of course the hard water cave, and this, I already said the swamp cave. I think that's it. I think it's those 4 caves, but they're all terrible. So we'll see how I do. But this one I think is it's pretty easy. So I'm gonna go through here. The hardest part is finding your way through this cave. It's got lots of switchbacks, lots of tunnels. There's multiple different ways to get to the oh my god, what is it? To the artifact. And I think back there was an Oviraptor. These glowing mushrooms are your best oh my god, I lost my voice. Your best marker for finding the exit when you're ready to get out. If you find those glowing mushrooms, you know you're at the start, and then there's another section of glowing mushrooms that will lead you to the artifact too. I thought maybe I was going to get stuck there, but I didn't. There is a part that's a little hard to get through, but like it's coming up later. Right now we just gotta fight these stupid spiders and bats. Oh no. I don't know where that snake came from. I know it scared the heck out of me when I first did this run. So I'm probably going to end up cutting it out, but there's a lot of me just kind of wandering around looking for stuff. And like the right way to go, and with all these snakes. That's bats, but look, is holding up really good. This is Hen's great-grandson, I think? Yeah. So, since Hen is so good, no Rook is going to be loyal and strong. I'm kind of torn because, like, he's still wearing a primitive Carnotaurus saddle, and I don't know if I'll need to use him for more cave runs, so I don't know if I should get him a better saddle, you know what I mean? Like, do I want to use the resources? Okay, here's the first bottleneck that we can't get him through. I think there's one more, but I guess we'll find out. Luckily, with you can do this with cryopods too. Just pot them up and throw them out. Easy peasy. It kind of reminds me of the swamp cave, but without the noxious gas. It's got, I think the swamp cave has the same, like, root decorations, quote unquote, and then these weird glowing plants. Just also has gas that kills you. Alright, the first box.
Misrosaurus amicus is a small herbivore, common to much of the island.
And you can pause to read that if you really care to know about the Listro. Oh, there's the glowing mushrooms that tell me I'm going the right way. So always look out for these big glowing mushrooms. I think it's so unfair that the creatures that put me to sleep just drain my Tame's torpor, which I guess I shouldn't complain about that, except that, like, the creatures usually have more torpor than I do, so they're not gonna fall asleep, but I don't know, I guess it makes more sense, kind of, not really. But I think I'm just bitter because I hate being put to sleep.
Seeing the likes of Mammothus steinkaput alongside dinosaurs is still strange. This behemoth towers over many
pause to read that one too. We're coming up on the artifact here.
Would-be predators out of their way.
It's pretty easy. I just gotta get an Arthro. I always rush to kill things as fast as I can. Those, the Arthros, I mean. Oh no, Sarco. I remember these things scared the bejeebus out of me. I didn't know they were there. I mean, I figured they would be because this little water trap is usually full of Sarcos and piranhas. Always oh, yep, here's another one. See? It's just Sarcos. Sarcos galore. Now, I think there's a way for you to get to the artifact by going in the water and, like, swimming through it. There's that little lit part there in the water. Yeah, you can see it. If you go down there and swim through it, you can go up to the artifact. But, yeah, see the glowing green part. There's that one. I need these Sarco skins, I think. I can't remember. I'm looking for the other bag to see if there's more Sarco skin, but I can't find it. So we're going to grapple up with, that's why I made sure to bring my grappling bow, because it's easier, much easier if you can grapple up there and get through that little, the little hole in the wall. So, and I'm mostly pumping, I think, damage and health into Rook. Yeah, you know, I always try to get to 600% damage, and then I pump more into health. Generally, that's how it goes. But, so I'm trying to decide if I should leave Rook here or bring him with me. Because I don't know if he will fit in there, at which point he would be kind of useless because I wouldn't be able to pull him out. But I'm going to bring him with me because there is a chance that he will fit. And if he can fit and I don't have him, then I'm going to have a bad time. So I might as well have him. And here we go. I had a general idea where the hole was, but I missed the pole, so I gotta try again. I don't know how to work the grappling hooks. There we go. I don't have to swim. I'll just grapple across. Alright, we'll do round 2. There we go. There it is, threading the needle. And yep, see, the tunnel is definitely big enough for Rook. So it was a good thing I brought him. I mean, I have Cookie too, just in case. I could have brought her if I didn't have Rook, but we're committed to the bit with the Carnos. The stupid bats, they're so hard to hit, it's dumb. At least for Carnivores. I don't know if they're hard to hit for anything else. And there's the artifact. But also... very suspicious. Yep, see? Sarco! Ah! He was waiting for me and knew I was gonna dismount. What an asshole. He's very strong. Alright, now I can get the artifact. I go in and double check though, just to be safe. That is... What is... I don't know what artifact it is. Artifact of the pack. Stronger than any lone creature. One may die, but the pack will survive. Poor Rook has taken quite a bit of damage, and this is why I need the Dino Heal pill, because this is a pain, and it takes forever. Alright, so now we're going to make our way back out, but I know that there is a note in here, like an actual note. So I go on a very long mission to go find said note. That piranha just washed ashore to come get me and killed itself. Ridiculous. So I gotta find where the note is, and that's gonna take a little bit, so I'll see you guys when we find the note. I remember going through and like looking up a video for this because I could not find this little area, so I had to look up a video, and the only video I found was an ASA video, and this is ASE, so I was like, I don't even know if this is gonna still be applicable, but I did find it. So it's this little area, it's just a little jump spot. I decide that I don't really feel like jumping though, and falling to my doom, so I just pull out well, the rifle, but I meant to pull out the grappling hook, so I pull out the grappling hook, and here we go across the trenches safely to the other side. But, you know, I gotta pull Rook out real fast, because I don't know what's lurking in these little tunnels. So, I go looking for the little box, which is supposed to be over here. And, yep, there it is, right there. There's no, like, runes
Still
or
no
anything
answers
for it.
as to why the megalodons are so territorial. But I was privy to something even more extraordinary. Megalodon mating behavior. No one's ever witnessed great whites rooting around back home. So that alone is monumental. But I got something even better. I know. What could possibly top watching megalodons having a naughty, right? Tracking the female. I was able to observe her for almost the full gestation period. And get this, it only lasts 1 week. 1 week! No wonder the population is so high. These are spitting out pups 44 times the rate of Aussie great whites. I should compare how they behave in captivity.
Okay, so there you go. She's still obsessed with the sharks. I don't know if all of her notes are going to be about sharks, but she is very caught up on the fact that sharks are acting very strange in this, in the arc. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't know if that's accurate. Like, does it actually, like, at normal vanilla rates, does it take sharks a week to gestate? That would suck. Like, that would suck having to wait, like, a whole in real life week for a shark, for a megalodon to pop out a baby. I don't know, maybe it's just like an in-game week, which would be like 7 hours or something, which I guess makes more sense. Here we are back at the stupid bottleneck. I decide not to pull him out and just run through because everything's dead, except for the dung beetles. This just scared me. Just sitting there menacingly. I got Rook in my hand though, ready to go at a moment's notice. There's the glowing mushrooms. And there I go, getting jump scared by an oviraptor. That thing scared the bejeebus out of me. I remember being so mad. I came over here and made it run off. I told him that you scared me, so I'm gonna scare you. And it's only fair, right? It's only fair. Alright, and then I do know that there is a note in the Carnivore Island cave that I didn't get, so I gotta fly all the way back to Carnivore Island so I can go back down into the cave and find the note that I missed. When I stopped to get some stamina for Lompoc here, which I named him after a grasshopper, I wanted to show off what he's capable of doing in the water. He's a swimming flyer. So he can go underwater and swim, and they can also land on the water and skate along like a little water bug. So, which Pelicornis can also land on water, but they can't swim, I don't think. So this is another by land and not land. I mean, I guess it can walk on land too, but it's another. So it's not quite like the Maywing, because the Maywing is fast on ground and the sky and the sea. So, yeah, it's also a water mount, kind of, a little bit. Not quite like the Shadow Mains, which the Shadow Mains were my favorite. I used for both land and sea and the air, which, if you didn't know, they have a super jump. So they don't really fly, but they jump good. Okay, I'm gonna show off now the pickup ability. So, there we go. We got a Rex. Yep, we can pick up Rexes. I don't have any stamina though. I decided to do that right when I ran out of stamina for some reason. And so, I gotta wait for the stamina to come back. And this Rex really wants my giblets. There it is, looking for me. There's a lot of Rexes. When we came here before, it was a lot of Carnitors. But now it's lots of Rexes. There we go. I got the stamina back. I'm gonna pick him up. And he's gonna go live out at sea now, so I can go in the cave. There you go. Now you're a Sea Rex. We're gonna go inside the cave and get that note that I missed, which I did see in the last video. I saw it while I was editing, and that's how I learned that I missed it in the first place. So I go in here and I take Cookie back down, and it's a very straightforward cave, so there's really nothing new in it. I just go straight down. This part always freaks me out. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm always afraid I'm gonna drown, even though it's a very small tunnel. See, she won't come out, and she's gonna get me killed. But yep, and then I just kind of. We're just gonna go straight down. I don't think they might take reduced fall damage. I don't know. I haven't seen them take any damage, so we just go in, and there it is right there.
Mesopithecus amicifer is an omnivorous monkey species, primarily
just a monkey,
inhabiting
so
the
you can
island's
pause to
jungles.
read that.
It is smaller
I
than a
came back
human,
here
but can
for
scurry
a
about
monkey
the same
note,
speed.
so
It doesn't
that
appear
was
to be aggressive, unlike its
a little
relative.
irritating, because I was like, really, I came back for a monkey. I came all the way back here for the monkey. And then once out of the cave, I think I decided to just stick to Cookie. Yeah, I just stay on Cookie. Oh, the Rex disappeared. I don't know why. I bit it once and it was in the rock and it just ceased to exist. So that was interesting. But there are 3 other notes on this island. I already picked up one, so there's 2 that I have to get. So I go looking for those. And I know they're actual notes and not dossiers, because I look it up and I go find the locations for them. They're a little hard to see though. It's very hard for me to find them because they don't have the normal like ruins that they usually have, and they're just like boxes. I finally find it, and it looks like a Rockwell chest, I think.
Before arriving on this island, I would have dismissed the idea of a device instantly transporting a person from one location to another as complete and utter poppycock. Yet, that appears exactly what the strange platforms beneath the obelisks are capable of doing. Astounding. Yes, there was a dragon on the other side. I'm sure Mr. Nerva and his men fought quite the heroic battle, but discovering another slobbering beast is trivial in comparison. Imagine, one could go from one side of the globe to the other in the blink of an eye, and I'll wager that is just the start of the obelisk's capabilities. I must learn more. I must.
Okay, so he is talking about the Red Obelisk, because that's where you go to fight the dragon. And I don't know if it doesn't sound like he went in with them, he's just hearing about it secondhand. So, I gotta go find the last one that's on this island, which is another note, I can't remember. I mean, yeah, note, not dossier. There's dossiers and then there's notes. So, I gotta find that one. It takes me a little bit because I believe it also is just a box and is kind of hidden. I like to do the little hopping. I don't know if it's actually faster to hop than it is to run, but it does make me happy, so that's all that really matters, right? This one I find a lot faster, because I know to look for just an empty box. And
when Nerva and his band return from the cave, they'll decide my fate. So this may be my final chance to reflect. I may as well take advantage of it. I realize that had I just ignored the signs and accepted this paradise at face value, I'd still be happy and free. Would that have been better? I don't think so. After a lot of thought, I've decided that I'd rather die seeking the truth than living in an illusion. That, as Rockwell would say, is the path of a true scientist. Not that I'm Galileo battling the church or anything, but hey, it's something to hold on to.
alright, and we don't know why she was picked up by Nerva, because I can't read any of his notes, so I've got to really make a point of going through and checking what my notes say and piecing the story back together, because I don't know why she's captured or why they perceive her as a threat, but I guess we'll have to find out one way or the other. I'll try to make a point of doing that, maybe on a different, another video or something, but we have all the pieces, so we just gotta get home and see what else that we might need for the fight, because now that we have all the artifacts, I just have to make sure that we have everything we need to actually make it into the alpha boss fight. Alright, on the way back home, I remember this Giganata that's just hanging out right behind my base. I mean, it's got a little ways to go, but if it did eventually make its way over to the area where I'm living, I don't think my defenses would be able to stop it. I don't think any of my tames would be able to stop it. Like, maybe my aloes would be able to, but they would incur heavy casualties, so I would probably have to bring my entire boss repertoire to go to fight off that Giga, so, which I do need to eventually do that, because in order to do, I think, the Alpha Overseer, I need Gigahearts, which means I'm gonna have to figure out a way to kill Gigas and Karchars if I want to do that, so that is gonna have to be something I do eventually, but I don't have to do it right now, because I still have to do the dragon first. So, I still have my aloes breeding. I think they've got a few more mutations to go still before they're really ready. So I got everybody out. They all get to go hang out and chill for a little bit. long pockets to hang out, and I know there's some tributes that I need still. I believe one of them is I have all of I think it's the Theri clause and the Thylacoleo clause, because I went out and fought a bunch of Thylas off screen at some point.